Hi friends, here we are with another job notification AFCAT 2 2021 Air Force Common Admission Test, because you know very well AFCAT is conducted twice a year. So this is the second session exam in 2021. So this is the short notification that I am going to read out. The detailed notification, that is a very long notification which is about 58 pages or 59 pages that you can download in the website and look into the details. Now I am going for the short notification which has been given in Employment News. Now friends, here the Indian Air Force is inviting applications from men and women. So these posts are for both men and women in Indian Air Force as commissioned officers in flying and ground duty. So commissioned officers in flying and also in ground duty, both technical and non-technical branches. So the registrations for online applications. So the registration is only done in the online mode. So it will open from 1st June and the closing date is on 30th June. So you can go to the website. The official website address are given here: careerindianairforce.cdac.in or afcat.cdac.in. So you can go to these websites and you can also download the official notification, and also the link is open to apply online. So clearly Air Force Common Admission Test AFCAT second exam 2021 NCC special entry meteorology entry for courses commencing in July 2022. So these courses are going to commence in 2022. That means technical flying, ground duty. In that ground duty also technical and non-technical, flying and meteorology. So these many things are there. Okay. So we will go into the details now. So the course is going to commence, as I said already, July 2022. The short service commission in flying branch and permanent commission in short service and short service commission in ground duty, technical and non-technical. So in ground duty, permanent commission is also there. Short service commission is also there in both technical and non-technical. For flying, it is only short service commission, right? Now clearly we can see here AFCAT entry. First we will go for AFCAT entry. For flying, there are all are short service commission posts only. There are 96 posts. So in ground duty technical, AEL, friends, here AEL means aeronautical engineering electronics. So in aeronautical engineering electronics, permanent commission there are 20 posts. Short service commission there are 78. So similarly in aeronautical engineering mechanical, permanent commission there are 8. Short service commission there are 31. Similarly, ground duty non-technical. In ground duty there are also some non-technical posts. For administration, permanent commission there are 10. Short service commission there are 42. In education, permanent commission there are 4. Short service commission there are 17. So coming to NCC special entry in flying branch, 10% of the seats will be taken from CDSE, that means Combined Defense Services exam, for permanent commission posts. And for short service commission posts, 10% seats out of AFCAT. So for permanent commission, they are going to take from CDS, and for short service commission, they are going to take from AFCAT. So coming to meteorology department, so permanent commission there are 6 and short service commission there are 22. Okay, now types of commission, as we said already, there are 2 types. Permanent commission for men. So candidates joining as permanent commission officers would continue to serve till the age of superannuation as their branch and rank. So that is till their retirement age they will be working. But for short service commission for men and women, for flying branch, the engagement of the duration is 14 years from the date of commencement. It will not be extended. So it has clearly given that it is not extendable. So for short service commission, initial tenure for ground duty technical and non-technical will be 10 years. After that, an extension of 4 years will be given. Okay. So grant of permanent commission for short service commission people, grant of permanent commission would be subject to service requirements and availability, vacancies are there or not, if the candidate is willing or not, if he is willing also is suitable or not, what is his merit. So many things will be taken into consideration, and then only permanent commission will be granted. Okay, it is not sure, it is not guaranteed that you will be extended to permanent commission. Depends on the conditions. So age conditions are for flying branch, you should be from 20 to 24 years. So if you take the present situation, you should be, as on July 1st, 2022, you should be born between 2nd July 96 to 1st July 2002. So including these both dates, you should be born in this in between these dates, including the dates given. So upper age limit candidates holding a valid current commercial pilot license. If you are already holding a commercial pilot license, some more extension will be given to you. So very less people will be there in that category anyway. Okay, now ground duty for technical and non-technical branches, ground duty 20 to 26 years. That means as on 1st July 2022, they should be born between 2nd July 96 to 1st July 2002. Okay, both dates inclusive. Now the detailed, this is the short notification that we are reading out. The detailed notification will be, as we mentioned, afcat.cdac.in. You can go there and you can download the available notification. So physical, medical standards, education qualification and selection procedure, all will be given in the website. Obviously, there are some physical standards that are to be very minimum, what is that, what do you say, basic physical standards are asked. You can download the notification and you can see. And training will commence on first week of July 2022 for at Air Force Academy, Dundigal. So the training center is Air Force Academy, Dundigal, which is in the state of Telangana, in the city of Hyderabad. The duration of training for flying and ground duty technical branches is for 74 weeks. For flying and ground duty, if it is technical branch, the training will be for 74 weeks, and if the ground duty non-technical branches, it is only for 52 weeks at Air Force training establishments. So one more important thing is, when you are going for that training, PAN card should be there with you, and an SBI account or any nationalized bank, preferably SBI. A PAN card should be there with you, Aadhaar card should be there with you, and a bank account, savings bank account in any nationalized bank or a SBI when you join the training session, right? So here, after getting selected, what is the pay that you are going to get? You will be having a test after the procedure. When you get selected, you will be given the cadets shall receive a fixed stipend of 56,100 per month during the 1 year of training. So first 1 year of training for cadets, flight cadets will be given 56,100 rupees per month during the 1 year of training. So rank, clearly it has given here, flying officer 56,100 to 1,77,500 is the pay. So level 10 pay is being given to you, right? Now coming to allowances, apart from these allowances, basic pay, depending on your area, special compensatory hill area, so some special allowances, extra allowances. So island special duty, special force, Siachen, if your posting is in Siachen, test pilot, test engineer, remote locality allowance. That means based on the duty and the toughness of the duty, some extra allowances also will be given to you. So here insurance also will be given to you, 1 crore insurance on contribution based, applicable to serving officers. If you are a flying branch officer, additional 12 lakh rupees insurance also will be provided to you. Now coming to some important instructions, if you are eligible for one or more posts, so each candidates eligible for one or more entries are to register separately in each entry. So if you belong to multiple entries, so separately you have to register in every entry, right? So tattoos, unnecessary tattoos are not allowed. There are some exceptions, but in general tattoos are not allowed, but there are some exceptions. You can go through the notification. Narcotics are use and possession of narcotic drugs are banned, seriously banned. So the conduct of online test, fee structure is something like this. Candidates registering for AFCAT will have to pay an amount of 250 rupees, which is not refundable. The exam fee is 250 rupees. However, candidates for NCC special entry and meteorology, if you are applying for NCC special entry and meteorology, you need not pay anything. So that is, I think, only for that is for flying section, flying branch. AFCAT entry, candidates registering at AFCAT entry have to pay amount. And clearly, however, candidates registering for NCC special entry and meteorology are not required to pay anything. So marital status, candidates must be below 25 years and he must be an unmarried. at the time of commencement of the course. Below 25 years should be there, and also you should be unmarried. So widows, widowers and divorcees with or without encumbrance below 25 years of age are also not eligible. So seriously, they should be unmarried and their age should be 25 years. And one more thing is very important, this is being given in every notification. You should have a unique registered email ID and a working phone number active through the selection process, because all the communication process is done through this valid email ID. So your email ID and mobile number both should be working and active. Okay, so the whole information, the application procedure is completely in online. So any other kind of any other kind of communication is not entertained. Now travel allowance is also given, AC 3-tier, AC chair car, bus fare, whatever it is, but this is only for the people who are appearing the exam for the first time. If you are appearing for second and third time, they will not give you this facility. Is only for those who are appearing for the first time. Okay, and some physical conditions are also, these are very simple physical conditions. So you have to run 1.6 kilometers in 10 minutes, 1 mile, and 10 push-ups and 3 chin-ups should be given, because after in the training, so you will be given some physical training also, like swimming, rope climbing, etc. So you should be able to, they are checking whether you are fit enough to go through the training or not. A simple test, 1.6 kilometers in 10 minutes, 10 push-ups and 3 chin-ups, you should be able to do it. So if you have any queries about the online examination, about the admit cards, some phone numbers are given to here: 020 255 03105 or 020 255 03106. These are the numbers that are given to you. So you can go through this, or you can email at afcatcell@cdac.in. So this is the email address. If you have any doubts about the online examination or the admit cards, how to download them, etc., etc., or a toll-free number regarding the interview and merit list and joining instructions, if after being selected. So there are also some toll-free numbers are also given to you. 1800 So okay, so these are the instructions that are given in the short notification. And actually in the detailed notification, one more point I want to tell you, in the detailed notification, the actual dates of the exam are also given. So the dates of the exam is 28th, 29th and 30th August are the actual dates of the exam. So 28th, 29th and 30th are the actual dates of the exam. So you can go through this. So detailed information is given. So in the detailed notification, it is a very big notification. It is 59 pages notification it is. So you can go visit the website and get all the details, whatever you need. So thank you, all the best.